So in this video, I'm going to show you why people are struggling using Nano Banana to actually generate, their clothing brands or shoes or whatever it is realistically on their photo shoots. And so I'm first going to start with giving you a little bit of a hack. And I think nobody's actually doing it. And most platforms are actually not doing it. But the right way to use Nano Banana is actually by tagging images. So if you add an ad, you'll basically see the reference images that I've uploaded on the left side. And basically what I'm doing is I'm saying image 1, which is this one, is the reference image I want to generate new shoes for, where the top view is of the yellow shoe is image 3, which is here, and the side view is image 2. Do not change anything else. Most brands don't even have a top view, but I just want to make sure that Nano Banana has all the reference images to make a fair comparison in that sense. And so once I hit generate, and I've already done it, so just to save some time, but it's really interesting what happens next. And so the image that you kind of see here is the one that's generated by Nano Banana. And if you look at these images, so you can kind of see the side view here is like a TM will 5.4, and then you can kind of see it's very interesting, like the way, and it's actually not weight, like there's a little bit of a space there. And then from the top view, you can kind of see it's E level something. I can't actually read this basically. If the human can't read it, it's probably the machine as well can't read it. And you would look at this image and you're like, oh yeah, I see the yellow shoe, it kind of works out, it kind of reads E-Love, great. But then you start realizing there is something wrong, and the moment you notice, you're like, oh, there's something wrong here, and I don't know what to do with it. And so let me zoom in basically what is actually going on. And so here it basically says E-Love, and even like if you look very closely to the actual inputs, you will see that the letters are quite off, but that's not the crazy part. You wouldn't notice until I tell you. And so if you look at the top, it says E-Love or E-Level. Great. But E-Level is actually written from top to bottom. So lovable or level actually goes down basically. And so AI actually switched it around, and now E-Love is actually going up basically. So you would say, wow, photo shoot kind of worked out. But actually it's a hard pass, and you can't use this as a shoe. And so we ran it through our own workflow, and it's quite a simple workflow. You basically take an input image like this, you take the workflow, and here I already have the preset going on. This is a GBL file. So we're working with a 3D model to actually get it right, and you hit generate basically. And just for the sake of time, I'm going to show you the result already. And so now the difference is quite interesting because one, the color is actually the same color as the yellow shoe, which I think is important. Like if you kind of see like the difference in color is already quite there, but then the E-Love going up is actually now going down. And I think that is the interesting part. And you actually don't notice that, especially like, if you're doing this at scale and you're doing hundreds of photo shoots, it's very hard to miss. But it's something that, is holding brands back to actually use AI into photo shoots. And what you kind of want to have is, one is making sure that it's realistic, but also two, if it's not, you want to make sure that it has like these, you want to have this kind of tool that helps you spot the issues that are going on and kind of highlight them and say, well, there's something wrong here. I think you should fix that. And you can kind of go here and then go and fix that and say, hey, change the bottom side because there's something wrong going on here. And so this is, I think, why brands are still not using AI at a level. And that's also what we're pitching tomorrow for a very big client. But I wanted to give you like kind of like the inside trade of like, okay, has Nano Banana kind of fixed this? Well, apparently not, because that's exactly what you're getting back. And that is the big issue in the industry. So yeah, wanted to share that with you because I think there's some really interesting finance going on. In order to scale that, you need one, reliable data going in, which is the 3D model, but also two, making sure that at scale, you can actually check all the images, like what is going on, what is going right. So all of these things need to happen in order for you to be able to operate at a level that you can trust the AI basically. So yeah, anyways, wanted to share that knowledge and see you later.